in. He did. Jesus. Man, I was just eating some shit. Whew. Julio, he didn't play his cards right at all. You know what I'm saying? In the game of life, he didn't play his cards right at all. You know, the fact that you just, drill, everything is drilled. You know what I'm saying? You diss the ops, go to their grave site, doing a lot of foolishness. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, when you knocking on death's door, that's what's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna, give you what you asking for. You know what I mean? Like he had a good opportunity to really make it out. You know what I'm saying? Have good opportunities and stuff like that. And he didn't do what he was supposed to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Because if he did, things would have went different for him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things would have went different for him. A lot of things. You know what I mean? He was supposed to, if you got ops like that, you was supposed to get the hell on. As soon as you got that first check, as soon as you seen that first couple of $100,000s or hell, even thousands, you was supposed to leave, homie. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you antagonizing these dudes that you got smoked with. You know what I mean? That's just, excuse me. It just wasn't smart on his behalf. You know what I mean? On your birthday. On your birthday. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that happened. On your birthday. You know? Condolences to him, you know what I'm saying? His family and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's very, very, it's very tragic that something like that took place. But that's how it goes in life. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be smart about the moves you make. You know what I mean? And at least, if you gonna be on that type of time, man, move away. Go that way. You know what I'm saying? Go the opposite way. You know what I mean? We done seen it happen time and time again, over and over again. You know, every time we look up, it's a dude that's no longer here. You know, from Draco, the Ruler, to Slim 400, to Nipsey. So many that has passed. It's like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, I thought you was supposed to get money and at least have fun with the shit, not still be on the same bullshit. You know what I'm saying? To at least have money and have fun with it. You know, not be doing a bunch of wild, you know what I'm saying, wild stuff. Even with Thug, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, bro, you done did all of this. Damn, excuse me, you know what I'm saying? Shouldn't have ate what I ate, but it's like, man, dudes be having crazy opportunities and, just get to wilding out. Just get to doing all type of shit. Dudes have a bunch of opportunities, be doing a bunch of off the wall shit, saying a bunch of off the wall things, and it's like even with Foolio, it's like damn, bro, you was only 26. You didn't even get a chance to even see 30. You feel me? You didn't even get a chance to even see 30. You know what I'm saying? You playing with, and there's so many people that would love to, would have been in the position he was in. So it's like, who's you know what I'm saying? Where your mind really at? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, did you really love yourself? Because I know, let me get some opportunities like that. You feel me? I'm out the dough. You feel me? Like, I'm not sticking around. And I ain't even got beef with nobody. You know what I'm saying? But just, period, I'm out the dough with it. I'm not gonna be sticking around and, you know what I'm saying? Damn sure if I got problems with individuals, you know what I'm saying? Hell no. So that was just crazy, you know what I mean? And if it's land like that, you can't be, you know what I'm saying, going live and, you know what I mean? Going live and showing your location and all that other shit. And, when you antagonizing and taunting dudes and it's really like that for you in the streets, what you think is gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? What you think is gonna transpire? Excuse me, from all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you really think? You know what I mean? Do you really think, you know, you don't just keep living a regular life and just keep, going about your day-to-day life? No, them dudes gonna come holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's real smoke. And you know what I'm saying? It's not no it wasn't no Kendrick beef. You know what I'm saying? Like how like Drake and Kendrick got their situation going on. That's rap. That's hip hop. Been going on from the beginning of time. You feel me? But due to the fact you really got real street beef. You really got real ops out here. You know what I'm saying? You can't, and then you in the same city. I think he moved. I believe he moved, but you in the same city, popping it. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Just crazy shit. It's just crazy. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's very unfortunate. You know what I mean? But dude was on that type of time for a minute. I wasn't really too familiar with his music. I think maybe I heard like a song or two from him. You know what I mean? And that was about it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really too familiar with bro music like that, but you know, how long did you really think that was gonna last, homie? You know what I'm saying? Without them people coming getting at you. And then when it's that type of time and it's wartime, you gotta move very strategic. Like you gotta really, every move gotta be right. It can't be like, oh fuck it, or, these niggas ain't no thing. It is what it is. Like nah, you gotta know how to move for real, in a real way. Man, excuse me. You gotta know how to move in a real way. You dig what I'm saying? You can't just be moving crazy like that, bro. And this is for all the youngins that's coming up. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that wanna get into the entertainment business, just because you get in, doesn't mean you're not gonna still have problems or issues with people if you already got issues. You know what I mean? You gotta really know how to move and really, be doing your, moving smart. But a lot of these dudes ain't really got no older OGs around them. A lot of these dudes is young, you know what I'm saying? And just be popping it, popping it, popping it, popping it. And it's like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do better. what you talking about and how you going about doing things. You know what I mean? Um, and a lot of dudes don't be realizing that shit. It's like, yo, you gotta really be smart of how you moving out here. You know what I'm saying? That's anywhere. That goes for anybody. You know what I'm saying? That goes for any and everybody. You know? Um, it's crazy. It's real crazy. You know, it's crazy, man. You know what I mean? And then all you gotta do is pay attention to previous situations, no matter where they're from. You know, whether it's from whether they're from the East Coast or the West, Midwest, South, down South. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's just more so the younger generation. Cause one thing I do know in life, you know, even here, you know what I'm saying? Even being from where I'm from, it be a lot of the young dudes that be doing a lot of shit. It don't even be the old heads. It be really more so the younger dudes that be doing a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? That just be wilding up. You know what I'm saying? It's something I say and talk about all the time. Like it really just be the younger dudes that be wilding out, doing this, doing that. You know what I'm saying? Cause an old head, the only way he gonna holler at you or get at you or come see about you if it's like you had to like really violate him. You know what I'm saying? You probably got ones that's, you know what I mean, that's kind of out there on that, maybe on that type of time, but for the most part, you got to, um, you just gotta know how to move, you know, straight up. It's crazy. It's crazy as fuck. You know what I mean? And then like all the gang politics, all that, like all that shit comes into play. It started. A lot of shit don't even be about the music no more. You know, it be more so of clout. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these artists be coming up off clout. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them be coming up off clout. You know what I'm saying? And beefing and dead ops this, that. And it's like, damn. You know what I mean? But as you can see, a lot of dudes haven't learned their lesson. Cause if they did, a lot of them won't even be doing or moving how they moving. You know what I mean? So a lot of it just be bullshit, honestly. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about how you really moving out here and the steps you taking. You know, 'cause like I said, if I get any real dollars, won't catch me doing it. Nigga gonna be beefing with himself. You know what I'm saying? Unless he don't try to, other than nigga don't try to harm me or do something to me physically or my kids, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? But all that other shit is obsolete. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about, though. Just knowing how to move, but knowing what to do and what, most of all, knowing what not to do. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it's about at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Get some money and take care of your peoples and, you know what I'm saying, move them out. You know? So at the end of it all, it's just all about how you moving. And, you know, especially when you know, banging on wax, you know what I'm saying, this and ops, and you still walking around like everything's still sweet. Like, nah, homie, ain't shit sweet. You know what I'm saying? And you might not even be on that no more, but you maybe even made a song or two or talking about some stuff you shouldn't been. And then people gonna come and get at you in a real way. You know what I'm saying? I done seen it happen numerous of times, even in the real world, in the streets. You feel me? I've seen it happen over and over and over again. You know, where niggas think, okay, yeah, I could do this, I could do that, I'm getting some money. but you still dissing niggas though, you know, or you got you got smoke with certain people, like, you know what I mean. And like I said, the whole thing with Kendrick and Drake, yeah, that's strictly music. You know what I'm saying? Um, Dude's been battling just as far as music from the beginning. From, you know what I'm saying? Legendary battles. The first time we actually seen shit get real was like, damn, was like I said, it was Pac and Big, Tupac and Biggie. You know what I'm saying? That was the first time where a lot of artists, a lot of people seen like, oh no, this shit can get really real out here. You know what I'm saying? Pac did at 25. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I think Biggie was like 24. You know what I mean? And even before Pac got on that, Pac was, you know what I'm saying, like our Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? And if he would have still been here, you know, he was already a legend then. I feel like just from certain things he would talk about in interviews and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, but it's crazy. It's crazy as fuck. You know, I feel like Draco, you know, Draco the ruler, long live, you know what I'm saying, Draco, you know, he was just really getting to that peak. He was really getting to that point where, you know, a lot of people was really noticing who he was, even outside of Los Angeles, California. You know what I mean? You know, that was just a bad night, you know, that went down that really should have not happened, but it happened. Why? Because homie, you know, was dissing certain individuals and it led to other things. And that's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So you just you gotta be mindful with certain shit out here, you know what I'm saying? Cause it can get real, you know what I'm saying? It can get real tricky. It can get real tricky, real fast at that, you know what I'm saying? So it could get real, it could go up. It could go up, you know what I mean? For real, in a major way, you know what I'm saying? And you got Bricc, baby. I think, you know, I feel like Bricc is a cool individual. I don't know him, you know what I'm saying, but I could just see that. But I think he's just been around Adam for too long. And you know what I'm saying? Lord knows what they've been doing. But I feel like as the gangster he say he is and where he from, I just feel like a lot of stuff, even with him, ain't even cool. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what his hood, what his set think about how he be saying and certain things and doing certain things. You know what I mean? And you know some of the stuff he be doing ain't even cool. It be like, damn, bro, come on now, like he doing all this shit. You know what I mean? Like let Adam sex play him down, top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? You see instantly on that one episode of No Jumper, how when Adam called DW, oh you got bad bitch energy, he instantly got up like, man, come on now. Don't even play with me like that. And you see he wasn't even with none of that. You know what I mean? Um, I don't really feel like none of them was with none of that. But I do feel like DW was the only one that was really standing on G shit right before he got right before he canceled all the shows and got rid of everybody. I feel like DW was the only one that was really standing on his square. Like, nah, you ain't about to play with me like that. Ain't no, you not about to sex play me. You not about to none of that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that going down. You feel me? None of that. You know what I'm saying? None of it. You know, and I don't even feel. I feel like I just think he just let Adam get to him, you know, to where he allows certain things to, he allowed Adam to say certain things to him. He allowed just too much horse playing going on. I'm gonna just say that, you know, just too much horse playing going on for what it's worth. You feel me? For him to be a gangster, somebody, a face from his hood. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, you know. And I noticed he only do that with people he feel like. Adam only does that with people he feel like he could do that with. Cause I don't even when C-Mac, when Crip Mac was still on the streets, I can't recall an episode I seen where he was doing that with C-Mac. I don't even think it was an episode or a time he ever did that with Crip Mac. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Adam knows who he could target like that. You know what I'm saying? Or play with like that, should I say. He knows, and I think he know Crip Mac wouldn't even be going for none of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And maybe Bricc is just the one, you know, just real playful. Cause when you open, you know what I'm saying, and everything is a joke, everything is ha ha, and he, then a person like him is gonna see that and be like, okay, you know what I mean? And Adam already be on weird type of time, you feel me? Every day, all day. We know that, you know what I'm saying? It once was a time where it was just all, you know, hip hop, underground hip hop. But now I feel like it's more so of, you know, who did this to who and who shot who and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to X4. You know what I'm saying? So when he got up there, it was on no jumper. It was certain questions that he was asking him that dude didn't even respond. You know what I'm saying? I think that was one of the best, hands down, interviews. You know what I'm saying? To where he wasn't going for none of that. You know what I mean? And he probably not even media trained, but he already know, you know, me being from the streets, you know, about to ask me about this and that and what happened with this shootout and yeah, what happened with that, and like, come on, bro, like, you asking, this shit is real life. I'm out here for real. You know what I'm saying? And there was certain things he wouldn't even, when Adam was asking him, he wouldn't even say. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't even speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Didn't even have no rebuttal back. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. You know, so it has been some real ones that stood on a square. You feel me? That you not about to, man, what? You not about to ask me that? You know what I'm saying? Like if I was there, like if I was have an interview, if I was one of those that had an interview on No Jumper, I'd be the same way. You know what I'm saying? But I would instantly check Adam, like, bro, don't ask me no shit like that. Come on, like you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Don't even play with me like that. And that's like real, you know, real life shit, real personal shit that I'm either going through or has went through, or I got problems with these niggas over here, or whatever the case may be. But don't ask me about no street or gang politics, period. You know what I mean? That's why No Jumper is, I don't even look at No Jumper as a music platform no more. You know, I once did, you know what I'm saying, when Adam was first starting out, when he was interviewing, you know, Draco early on and XX and, you know, I remember seeing Lil Peep on there, you know what I'm saying? That's when I feel like it was real hip hop bass, you know what I mean? Um, but I think somebody or maybe nobody got in his ear, possibly, and was like, you know, well, if you do it this way, you know, your views and your ratings and all that shit'll go up. Cause he only cares about views and ratings. You dig what I'm saying? He only gives a fuck about views and ratings. Point blank, period. And he don't give a fuck about no music and you know what I'm saying? He wanna know the dirt. He wanna get the scoop on the streets and all that. And it's crazy, and the crazy part about it, like nigga, you don't even be in the streets. Once you leave the office, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, when you leave the office, nigga, you going right back to the hills, you know what I'm saying, up in the valley somewhere, chilling, ducked off, you know what I'm saying, hiding out, you know what I'm saying. I don't gonna be popping out of nowhere at all, you know what I mean, you know. But, and I was hearing, I forgot who made a video about it, but no, actually, Taxstone was saying it, that the difference, and I totally agree, you know, the difference between with Adam and Taxstone, I mean, the difference between Adam and Vlad really is more of a researcher and really want to know certain things and ask about the music and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It has been interviews where he done just been on like, you know, that type of time, but I feel like the most part of it, for the most part of the whole situation, you know, or should I say the interviews he be conducting, it is more hip hop driven. You know what I'm saying? Adam only give a fuck about views and ratings. That's why he always bring that up. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line. And as you can see, even with somebody like Flacco, you know what I'm saying? He talks about a lot of politics and shit that be going on that he don't even know about himself because he's not even from the streets or from Los Angeles. Like you're from all the way out the way, North Dakota or Philly, wherever the hell he's from. And people really don't even know where the hell he's from. But you see he got he's on a platform, got his own platform and stuff like that. And it's like, and I'm surprised that nobody try to get at him yet. You know what I'm saying? Only person I've seen that try to get at there's been a few people, you know what I'm saying? But that's why 03 Greedo checked him that time when he was on Community and he called in. You know, it's like, man, you know, you need to stop playing. You know what I'm saying? It's real out here. You know what I'm saying? Just letting them know, like, you know, it could really go down. But I'm surprised, other than that, I'm surprised having nobody really got at him about some of the stuff he be saying. And even like with that one title, I forgot what he was talking about. The one video where he was like, oh, this could start a big LA gang war. You know what I'm saying? People was hot about that. Like, come on, bro. What you mean this could start a big gang war? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you not even from here. You not even from the streets. What the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, what you mean this can start a big gang war? Oh, okay. You know, so even that is crazy within itself. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is mad weird. You feel me? Like that shit is mad weird. Mad weird. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Um, shit is wild. It really is. And you got the YSL case. The YSL, what should I say? It's not even YSL. It's more like the world versus. It's more like the world versus Thug, Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? You got YSL Woody up there that's just spilling it all. You know what I'm saying? Talking about all type of crazy shit. He's bringing up stuff that they didn't even know about. Oh, okay, cool. And they jotting it all down. You know what I'm saying? If Thug was to ever get convicted, it would definitely because it would be coming from definitely from YSL Woody. You know what I'm saying? If no one else got that much information about what was going on, it'll be Woody. It would definitely be YSL Woody. And I know Thug is just up there like, God damn, this nigga done, he's up here telling it all, you know what I'm saying? But when this first thing happened, when it first took place, I instantly thought like Thug was just probably just too friendly and just too open with them niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like Thug was just too open, too friendly, too giving, and let them see back in the old days. Back in the old back in the old days, dudes that was really from the mob, like John Gotti and shit and them and Lucky Luciano and all them dudes. Like even the dudes that was a part of their crew, a part of their clique, you couldn't even play with them. They'd get you up out of here. If they even sense that you gonna tell, rat them out, man, you was gone. You know what I'm saying? You was up out of here. Ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way. But I just think he didn't really strike no fear in his crew. You know what I'm saying? Because I think even if he had done that, or they, I feel like he didn't strike enough fear into them dudes. Because if he did, man, they would have known not to even be playing with him like that. They would have already known, like, man, please. You would have had dudes that would have been like, nigga, I'm not taking no stand. None of that. You know what I mean? You would have been having dudes leave the city, all that. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because it's been like an overdrawn, just an overdrawn case in a whole situation, you feel me? To where now it's like, these dudes, man, they telling it all. Well, Woody that is, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, Thug can get a mistrial and all of this. He's been locked up for what, about 2 years? Maybe a little over 2.5 years or something like that. You know what I mean? He's been locked up for about a good 2 years, 2.5. You know what I'm saying? But it's been so much buffoonery he did till I feel like he really should get a mistrial because he really could come out and be on GPS tether where he maybe could call in and report. And if he on tether, they'll know where he's at. You know what I'm saying? All the time, I feel like they shit just gonna have to. How is you even? How anything he say is even accountable when you know what I'm saying the entertainment is that shit is crazy, straight up. I feel like that shit is just crazy to me. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. It's crazy as fuck. You know what I mean? A lot of, you know, but I do believe in a roundabout way, Thug, um, you know, kind of put himself in this predicament, you know, and I hate to say that, you know what I'm saying, but when you getting money like that and you're a big artist, you know, you kind of got to get away from certain shit, you know what I'm saying, certain shit that you can't do that you once did, you know what I mean, um, because if shit all come crashing down, you are gonna have people that was around you or is around you that don't be willing to testify. You know, it could have been a time where he could have, you know, not dissed him, but it could have been a time where he felt like, oh, I'm not getting enough or I'm not getting my just due. Okay, boom. And be waiting for the right time to say, you know, okay, if this happened, hell yeah, I'll be the first to get on the stand and, you know, let people know what it really is. So that's real crazy within itself. You know what I'm saying? That even some shit like that even happened. That's going down, you know what I mean? Um, and I know it's probably something that he thinks about on a daily. Like, damn, man, you know, I got this dude up here saying these things about me. I got, you know, all these allegations on me, you know what I'm saying? Because he still hasn't been found guilty, you know what I mean? So that's why I feel like it should really be a mistrial, you know, the prosecution and prosecutors. It's just been one big circus, you know what I mean? It's just been one big circus. At the end of the day, it's been a big circus to where it's like, this shit is like the movies. You know what I'm saying? It's like watching a movie and you just waiting to see what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? It's crazy as fuck. Um, but hopefully he'll be, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know, Thug will be coming home soon. Um, you know, hopefully he'll be coming home soon. And, you know what I mean? I think they should just go on the free. I think they should just go in a free Thug, honestly, to the point where at least put the man on a tether, you know what I mean, and let him, you know, finish his rest of his time, you know what I'm saying, from on the tether. You feel me? I really feel like that. I really feel like let that man, let that man, let him go free, man. That's, you know what I mean? Let him at least be at home with his kids, his family, you know what I mean? Because I know they going through it just as much as he going through it, being in there, you know, all this amount of time, you know what I mean? And I bet you one thing, if he was to come out, I guarantee you will see a whole new, different YSL, you know, other than maybe certain individuals still around, but I think he'd come out and do the same thing Gucci did, you know what I mean? As far as like have a whole new roster of artists and things like that. You know what I mean? You know, Gucci came out, had a whole new roster. You know, so it's just crazy. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I feel like they should just go on and slept up with a mistrial. You know, I know his fans. I'm a fan. you know, want to hear some new music, you know what I mean? Probably he could get out, do a couple of shows, make a couple of appearances, you know. But I'll tell you one thing: if he was to get out today, his his reputation is gonna go through the roof. You know what I mean? He probably would be like the modern day Tupac. You feel me? Probably like the modern day Pac. You know how like when Pac got out, Pac was already big. Pause. You know what I'm saying? He was already a huge artist, and really in a lot of people's eyes, doing movies already. Was one of the first hip hop artists to really be doing film and rap. You know what I mean? So I think with Thug, it'd probably be like the same way, especially now that you got the internet and you got social media platforms. I feel like, yeah, he'd be probably even bigger because how everything is now. You know, I could, man, Pac would have been a huge, even bigger artist. You know what I'm saying? Pac was still around. Pac was like, if all the social media shit we got now, Pac would have been super huge. So I feel like if Thug It Out is only going his music catalog, his reputation, all of that is gonna go through the roof. Straight up, all of that is gonna go through the roof. Straight up, all of that is gonna go through the roof. Through the roof. No problem, you know, cause no problem, you know, cause from all the social media sites and what we got to offer now, I mean, what the world has to offer, he's definitely gonna be one of the biggest. He's definitely gonna be, you know what I'm saying, one of the biggest to do it. I mean, you know, for sure, for sure, for sure. Back to Bricc Baby though. Like, come on, G. You know what I'm saying? You can't be calling yourself a gangster and twerking. Um, oh man, twerking on IG. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe that, I don't know, maybe that's just how he play with his daughter or his peoples. You know what I mean? But I think, eh, well, due to how he be with Adam on No Jumper, I think it even make it more messed up. And people gonna, you know, look at that and be like, come on, you know what I'm saying? It's like, he's just, man, he be just too in the open. Meaning he just be too, oh, I say in the open. He be too openly, just blatantly doing the most when it comes more and more and more and more and more of a pattern with him. But you know, you gotta switch it up. I think he was more like DW Flame was when he was on No Jumper. I feel like Adam will already know not to play with him like that. No, because you see when Adam said what he said to DW that time on that episode, you know, um, Adam didn't say nothing about, I mean, well, should I say Adam didn't say nothing out the way to DW after that, because he seen right then and there, oh shit, I can't just play with him like that. He ain't going for it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the only one I feel like is on that type of time he felt like he could really play with is uh, Bricc Baby. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. I don't even think I don't even think Shark is even going for no shit like that. You know what I mean? Um, but if I had to choose between the two, um, if I had to choose between the two um, platforms, between like No Jumper or Back on Fig or Community, it would have to be like Back on Fig or Community, hands down. Like somebody came to me right now, say, hey, you got an opportunity to get interviewed by these, you know, content creators. Who would you rather? Who show you would want to go on? It would have to be Back on Fig. I love what Back on Fig is doing, and that's not just me saying that. Like I love what they over there doing. Shout out to Smack, Heather, Real, the whole team, the whole squad. You know what I'm saying? I think it's really on some family oriented shit. Great topics. They've been rocking out for the last like maybe about 2 years now, maybe a year and a half or something like that, strong. Love the artists they, you know what I'm saying, bring on the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm a huge West Coast fan. Grew up on West Coast music. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the, you know what I'm saying, from the Midwest, but a huge West Coast fan of their music. Always been like that since I was a kid. But Back on Fig is, you know what I mean, is one of them shows I think all the real ones, all the real niggas, you know what I'm saying, would love to go on if they had the opportunity. Yeah, so I feel like that's definitely be um, one of the platforms I would like to go on. Straight up. Straight up. But Back on Fig is definitely. And I actually had reached out to them before. And I don't know who, because I know Heather and Terrell, they got their own YouTube um, channel slash page that they just do their own content from. I don't think they have done anything on there in the last like couple of months. But I had one of the episodes I actually did reach out to them, you know, just to see about an opportunity. This was months ago, and they actually reached out back to me. Um, you know what I mean? But shout out to them, man. The whole Back on Fig. Like I said, Smack, Rail, Six, Heather, the whole squad over there, man. Love what they doing over there, like real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just it just seemed like a cool ass vibe over there. You know what I'm saying? Like you could just, like, it just seemed like if you knew one of them or know one of them or get a chance, you ain't on no bull, you ain't on no gang politics. Like you could be from where you from, but you know what I'm saying? It seemed like they kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just family. Like they'll welcome you with open arms and type shit. But shout out to them, and then shout out to shit AD too. You know what I'm saying? I love what he doing too, man. You know what I'm saying? Him and Pun got his shit. You know, they come together, all come together. You can just tell it's just real dope vibes that's going on over there. You hear me? So, you know, and get to really running it up over there. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I keep losing connection. I gotta get probably some more, probably get another Wi-Fi box down here. You know what I'm saying? In the basement, you dig? You know what I mean? Which I do have, but I think I might need to get another extra box or maybe like some stronger Wi-Fi because it's definitely in the basement or somewhere. How you know the connection might be a little fucked up. And then so yeah, you know, um, but I think and shout out to well yeah, like I said, most definitely shout out to Back on Fig. They one of the platforms that really still keep it all hip hop. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, not 95% of the time. Definitely, it's definitely some they been doing and staying on top of that. You know, for sure, for sure, for sure. Most definitely. And then it's about all the new black, young, up and coming black um, content creators. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it's really about at the end of the day. Keeping this shit all music, all hip hop based for the most part. Um, there's just a lot of people that got platforms such as No Jumper, you know, where they just run a lot of bullshit and talk about a lot of crazy shit. Um, and I even feel like if Bricc probably was somewhere else, let's just say he was on like a community or back on Fig or was never on No Jumper, I feel like he'd be probably a different person. You know what I'm saying? But when you go over there with, you know, Bozo the Clown as Adam, you know what I mean? Uh, you know, you know, Adam is like the George Bush of content creator. content creating. That's how I look at him. He's like the George Bush of content. How like when George Bush was the president, he would just say certain things and do certain things. That's kind of how Adam is. Like he's like the George Bush of content creating. You know, he don't he don't he don't have no knowledge about nothing for real. You know what I mean? He don't really, and I'm not even saying that like I hate him or none of that shit, because I don't know him personally. I haven't met him, but I could just tell like he just be so far on the bullshit. And then it's like, bro, didn't you used to ride bikes and shit, BMX and all that? I gotta give me another face tattoo. But then you used to ride bikes and all this and that. Nigga, go get you a mongoose and start back doing. Think of the name of them, but yeah, go grab you a mongoose and start popping wheelies and 360s. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to skateboard. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. He give me white boy drug addict type of vibes. For sure, he definitely gives me white boy drug addict type of vibes. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's what I get from him. Like a person that do coke and shit all day. You know what I'm saying? Like he gives me those type of vibes. Like he's doing coke or something, like or some type of drug or some type of gang drug. You feel me? Shout out to my nigga Nee, Gangland Nee. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She done fucked up my whole life.